Hey guys, following up on the videos that I've been doing recently. Sorry about the wobble in the camera again. Just to let you guys know, this is all being done on my phone, hence the erratic wobbling. So I'm just following up on the talking through my army for the Great Crusade, and I thought I'd start it off with the big man. When the camera focuses, this is my Primarch, who I'm sure you guys have seen before. There you go. This is all hand converted, so this is a true scale marine. So if I take one of my other guys and pop him up against him, you should be able to see the size comparison. He's pretty big, and this is just true scaled. And I'd like to thank a guy who does tutorials. The name's Master of the Forge. Check him out if you can find him on Google. For the tutorial, it was absolutely fantastic. But pretty much, so what I've started off with is some Terminator legs, and these are just the Grey Knight Terminator legs. As you can see, Knight and Champion written there in the book. I've trimmed off the sword that normally runs through that book, hence the purity seals all over it. Normal Chaos Space Marine, normal Space Marine chest, a little bit of plascard to make the gorget around there, and then his chest is green stuff. Belt is green stuff with all sorts of little gubbins attached to it. Arms are Terminator arms. Shoulder pads are Terminator shoulder pads with plascard running around the edges. And then we've got a book motif that I think is a tank accessory. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, the book there and the book there are both taken off the Grey Knight sprue. There's some of the Paladin back banners. Normal Space Marine backpack, although you wouldn't be able to tell with all of the purity seals and everything on it. And again, another back banner. Obviously, any Chaos Marine player will recognise the arc there, the Iron Halo-esque construct I've given him, which is off the the Space Marine tank sprue. Chaos Space Marine tank sprue. That's a purity seal from the tank set, just a kind of Rhino and Predator kit. Shoulder pads, like I say, are Grey Knights, and head, I've got a feeling, is off just a normal Space Marine box set. Staff is comprised of 3 parts. So the main body of it, including all the purity seals that you can see coming off it, are taken from the Nemesis Falcon off the Grey Knight Terminator set, or Nemesis Warding Staff, I can't quite remember. And then the skull and the circlet. The skull is a piece of kit taken off the Grey Knight kind of scenery, and the circlet is actually a collar of corn from the corn not bloodletters, Juggernauts. That's the one. So yeah, multi-purpose kit there. As for the paint scheme, it's really simple, guys, because the word bearers changed their colour scheme so much over the Crusade. They start off in this kind of grey that you can see and that you've seen on my other army. Then after Monarchia, all of the chaplains go black, but the rest of the legions red. Then after they find the Eye of Terror, the Galvorback go red, and the rest of the legions stay grey. And then over the course of the March on Terror and Calth, different bits of the legion go red at different times. So I'm going to be, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on the grey. So it was really easy. It's literally a base coat in charred and granite. As you can see, my pot there covered in paint of how much I use it. Banner black wash, charred and granite dry brush, and then edge dry brush highlights with Codex Grey. And that's it. That's job done. All of the parchment and the ivory staff is just done scorched brown. Dry brush over the top of that. No, not dry brush, sorry. Layer over the top of that with bleach bone, and then it is just a heavy Devlin mud wash, and it turns out quite nicely. On some of the bits I've done a bit of a dry brush over the top again with bleach bone and a little bit of skull white, but on others of them I haven't. Because at the end of the day, I work on the policy that from that distance, he looks good. Up close, okay, there are better people, Templars Crusade, Hazard Syndrome, Black Legion Braskar, any of the guys at the local games workshops, but that's not what I'm going for. I'm going for a good army that looks fine on the tabletop, because I'm a gamer, not a painter. And that brings me quite nicely onto my next little project. So, congratulations are in order here for myself and a friend of mine, actually. His name's Neil, and he is going to be taking up the mantle of Sol Targarden, captain of the Word Bearers, and he's my second player. So we have now got a second Word Bearers player in the campaign, which is fantastic. And as a little gift to him, I have made him, if I just move Lorgar out of the way there, I've made him his special character. So if I just move it across, this is Sol Targarden. So he's been kit bashed together from a number of different kits. The Power Fist that you can see is from an old Chaos upgrade sprue that I don't think you can get anymore. Torso and legs are Chaos Champion. Head is Grey Knight. Backpack is Chaos, because as you guys will notice, a lot of my Honor Guard have the Chaos backpacks, because I think they look cool. They look kind of Artificer armory. He has a bolt gun with the front end of a flamethrower on there, and that's because he has what's called an Exterminator, which is basically a combi flamer, except it's strength 3 rather than strength 4. I've given him a back banner, and I've decided to leave on the skull and wings because it's not actually a Aquila. There you go, you can see that. It's not an Aquila. It's a skull with wings, and if you go through Collected Visions, a lot of the Chaos Marines have the skull with wings on their armour. So I've decided to leave that on, and I've given him a back banner just to raise his silhouette a bit higher to make him look awesome. And I don't think I've said it, but obviously head off a Grey Knight. And the shoulder pads, just while you're looking, they're from, I think it's Max Mini, which I've purchased off eBay. They're just resin. Again, I think they lend themselves really nicely to the Artificer armour look. So yeah, there you go, Neil. I hope you enjoy that. Alright, that's the end of this video, guys, and I will be back next time just talking you through my Honor Guard. Cool. See you later, guys.